The CEO at Uber is going on leave. The board of directors is blaming him for a toxic corporate culture.
It's easy to say that Uber revolutionized transportation for people across the globe, having over 110 million monthly active users worldwide and employing over 27,000 people. The idea behind it has led to the creation of several original apps for ride-hailing, carpooling, and even food delivery. Uber was founded by Garrett Camp and Travis Kalanick, who later became CEO of the company in 2009, and it currently has a market cap of nearly $84 billion. But the numbers hardly tell the story of its troubled co-founder. While Travis Kalanick might be responsible for making Uber what it is today, his methods of running the company were undeniably controversial. Kalanick built Uber to be chaotic and aggressive, with part of their mantra being always be hustling. He even mentioned during an interview with GQ in 2014 that his service helped him attract women, which eventually led to the company's first scandal of many throughout the last decade. These core values at Uber didn't do regular employees at the company any favors, and those employees were constantly harassed by managers and superiors who were all obsessed with making it to the top. This obsessive mindset among Uber's upper management came to attention when a former employee wrote a viral blog post about the company's expectations and shone a spotlight on the deeply rooted toxic work culture that Uber had ignored up to that point. An example of this toxic culture was a 2013 email to Uber employees from Kalanick about their upcoming company trip to Florida, in which he notes details about sex and drugs in a very immature manner, an email you would never expect to receive from your boss. On top of the compulsive and disturbing work culture, Uber constantly skirted the law under Kalanick. From the use of their Grayball program to probing user credit card information to obtaining the medical records of a passenger to discredit rape allegations, Uber took the move fast and break things mindset to an extreme. This obviously didn't go well for Kalanick when reporters inevitably caught wind of these scandals. There was even a report published by the New York Times in the winter of 2017 that alleged employees did cocaine during a company retreat, and a manager was fired after groping several women. Ultimately, Kalanick stepped down as the company's CEO that summer after 5 major investors demanded his immediate resignation. Kalanick's ultimate downfall was his inability to take accountability for his actions. This was evidenced in an altercation between Kalanick and one of his employees, in which the driver was complaining about the portion of money he was making off of rides and how that impacted his financial well-being. Kalanick told the driver, "Some people don't like to take responsibility for their own shit. They blame everything in their life on somebody else." This was a perfect example of how Kalanick and his accountability went sideways with his employees. He was not the leader that was there for his employees and didn't motivate them to keep going. He was not there to provide support. In reality, he was just being hypocritical of himself when he said those words. Kalanick's leadership also never addressed problems when it came to their customers and would dismiss any claims that passengers felt scared or unsafe in an Uber ride. There was no culture of accountability and care for others besides the higher-up.